Hello and welcome back to the channel. I do keep finding these things, and that is these awesome little places that you would never hear about. You just kind of find on accident. These little cafes, little restaurants in the middle of nowhere. Today, I'm at a place, it's not even that far from Old City or anything, maybe 15, 20 minutes. We're at a place called Ban Suan, which is like garden house. And I just found it just looking on the map at trying to find neat little cafes. I actually met some friends of mine here. They've already left. And I found this little gem on accident. So it's a cool little place. It's got a river going through the middle of it with lots of seating everywhere. Now it is outdoor seating, just so you know. It is still the smoky season and it's not as bad as it has been, so I'm not wearing a mask today. But yeah, this place is actually fairly busy right now. It's right about lunchtime. It's like 11 o'clock. And this is a really neat place. Kendall hasn't been here before, so I'm gonna have to make sure to tell her about this place. And I had my favorite thing to drink here, which is the Thai tea. And I can tell you that it is very good. And if you do try the Thai tea here, have it all different ways. They have it hot, they have it cold, which is, on ice. And then they have my favorite, which is frappe style. And to me, the frappe style, when you get a Thai tea done frappe style, it's almost like getting a milkshake instead. So good. And you don't waste any of it because, even the ice is churned up and, you're drinking the whole thing, not just the Thai tea with a cup full of ice left over. Anyway, it's very good here. Everything was really good. You really need to check this out. I'll make sure I put a link in the description down below for you to see. So the other day, well, actually it was yesterday, I went to Old City just to see what was going on in Old City. And it was early in the morning, about 9:30. Anyway, there wasn't a whole lot of people milling around. And my guess is it's because Songkran is next week. So this is the calm before the storm. And it is still the smoky season. And I think it's gonna taper off to where it will be very nice for next week. So what we've been seeing now is that it's usually bad in the morning with the smoke, and then there's a slight brisk wind that starts to happen, and then towards the end of the day it gets really nice. So it's trying to clear up. The fires are still there. I mean, we just need some rain to put those fires out, but everything is really nice right now. It is hot, so that's just gonna happen this time of year. March is hot, April is really hot. Another thing going on right now is I've been here for 2 years now. And it was towards the latter part, I think like April 22nd, 2 years ago, I got my first license. So guess what's due? When you first get your license here in Thailand, it's good for 2 years. Then you have to renew it. Then it's good for 5 years. So I'm going through the renewal process right now, and I'm gonna have a separate video with the complete process when it's all said and done, so I can tell you exactly what you have to go through to renew your license here in Thailand. And I think I found a shortcut step that's government approved that would really help. I won't give it away yet because I gotta make sure that it's all legit. So we'll see that up in some of the upcoming videos. Now, last night I found a place worthy of telling you guys about. We drove by this place on a highway many times. It's right off of a highway. And we passed it at night, which at night it really looks cool. And it's called Inbox Bistro and Bar. So we went to this place, and I'm going to say, first of all, that there's not a whole lot of English speakers here, but that's fine. We had a great time. They do have, their menu is in English and in Thai, so no problem there. They have Thai food. They have sushi as well. So I went over real quick we don't eat sushi, but we went over and looked at the sushi area. And yes, it's a legit area of this restaurant that's sushi oriented. And they had all their meats out there of all their fresh sushi. So for all of you sushi lovers, you're gonna really like this shot of all the meats that they had for their sushi, but not for us. So looking around this restaurant, I'd say 95% of all their seating is going to be outside. So just keep that in mind. They have all kinds of cool places to sit. Now, because I saw this place from the highway, just know that all the outside seating is looking back at most of the traffic. However, not really much of a problem. You forget about the traffic real quick. They do have music playing. It is on the louder side, so just keep that in mind. I looked at some of the reviews for this place, and there were some complaints that the music was too loud. So just know that you want to sit, if you want quiet, if you want to be able to hear people, you do need to sit further away of where the music is. Now, they did have a stage for live performances, but we were there early enough to where there were no live performances going on. It was a Monday night. I don't even know if they have music on a Monday night. But anyway, it was great. Kendall and I ordered our food. I think I had the chicken fried rice, and I ordered the large size. And it was a huge portion of food that they gave. If I'd have known that the large was going to be that big, I probably would have just had the regular portion size. But I ended up eating all of it. It was very good. Enjoyed it immensely. Kendall had some sort of pork garlic dish, and she loved it. She was bragging that it was better than my food. I tried it. It was really good. Yeah, I might get that next time, but it wasn't better than necessarily my food. I enjoyed both of our plates that we had. So the food, I'm going to give that a really high rating on the food. For the environment, I'm going to say it was really good, a little bit different. You know, I mean, you are right there by the highway. Didn't seem to be that much of an inconvenience whatsoever. Our waiter was super cool. He was trying so hard to speak to us in English, and I was trying my best to speak to him in Thai. So we met halfway, a little bit of Thai, a little bit of English. Worked out really well. We had a great time. So I would definitely say give this place a try. As I stated earlier, Songkran is going to be next week, and I'm going to make sure to get you as much video footage as I can, as quickly as I can. We're actually going, Kendall and I are going to stay in Old City for 2 nights. And the reason being is I want to be there to be able to bring you things that happen during the day and also the things that happen there at night without having to go back and forth from home and back again and then try to edit it in between. So we're just going to get a hotel there in Old City and try to bring you the action as fast and accurately as we possibly can. So make sure you do watch for that going on next week. If you don't know what Songkran is, it's one of the biggest festivals in Thailand. I'm going to go knee deep into this subject matter next week when it actually is that. There's lots of water involved in this Songkran event. Lots of foreigners should be here for it. Now, I've never got to see a really good Songkran. I did this last year, but it was during the COVID times and there was not nearly as many people as what's to be expected this time. Now you say, well, I've been here 2 years. Yeah, but 2 years ago, we were in quarantine for our first 2 weeks. We did get to Chiang Mai on the 11th of April. So we were there for Songkran, but that was really during COVID times and there was nothing going on. So it was quite a disappointment the first time. So this is going to be my first actual Songkran when there's things going on as they should be. Now, I do have a list of shout outs that I would like to give. These are for people who have donated money to the channel, either through Patreon, Super Thanks, that's down below in the little where it says thanks, and also from Buy Me a Coffee. So we want to give shout outs to the people who have donated there. So we're going to start with Super Thanks, and that is Emma S. I'm going to take it easy on this name. John Grak C. John Grak C. One of those pronunciations have to be right. And S.R. Williams. We really do appreciate it. Shout out to you guys. Thank you again. And for the people who donated on Buy Me a Coffee, we've got Charles C. So you know who you are. Thank you, Charles. Sorry, there's bugs everywhere. Also, John's, that's what it said, John's, Jons. So thank you, John's. And then I'm going to take it slow on this next one. Rutorn in. Rutorn, R-U-T-O-R-N, Rutorn in. We really do appreciate it. Thanks to everyone for subscribing, watching, donating to this video. We appreciate all of it. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And until next time, Kap Kun Kap.